because of work, you cannot go. You started to like dislike your job, and until a point that you started like many professionals who do not like their job, who do not like their profession anymore because they're forced to do it. Because passion is like when you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you can get a rest. So that was a time that I started to think what I really want to do next. But do I want to do Amway? No. So I started like look for opportunity. Then when you like started to look for opportunity, there's always like different opportunity out there to wait for you. I became a sales in a animal drug company. So I sell technical sales in a pharmaceutical company. And I was lucky enough, by the age of 28, 29, I became a head of department in a local distributor company. Yeah. So these are all the experience that I have. So I wanted to share with you second lesson. This is actually when I was 29 years old. I was single and earning about that time about 15 to 16,000 per month. Company car, manager, single, good life, get to travel. Do you think this person want to do Amway business? No. That was the time that I started to venture, started to look for opportunity. This is the second lesson I want to share with you. See, or not, every Sunday night I have this Christian. By 7 o'clock go for dinner, I have to go back early because I tomorrow have to work. Today Sunday, tomorrow Sunday, okay? Yeah, I don't know what happened. So every Sunday evening, if let's say you have the sun, not Monday blue, if let's say you have the sun, that's why I quit my profession. I joined a company, I have a good pay, good lifestyle, but I don't like my job. Anyone here have the same feeling? I only like the money, I never like the job. Anyone here? Anyone love your job one? Okay, congratulations. But during that time, I really, because when I was a sales manager, basically I look at sales and figure, money. No more technical, no more that, very little. And I'll talk about all our sales and marketing stuff. But that is not my forte, okay? Maybe it's forte. That is not something that I like. So that was a time that I'm very thankful because I started to actually look for answers. And I will tell you the third lesson today, maybe you can learn, is actually started to actually ask the universe, or maybe you can actually read, maybe it makes you cry. If you pray and then you don't go out and don't read, no one can help you also. You pray, you go out, you read and start to look for different groups of friends, then maybe you get an answer. So there was a time that 29 years old, I started to feel trapped. So what I did was actually I started to read. Buy some book and read, and then I started to actually have different kind of group. Struck me was actually guy or maybe ladies also can. You actually like 华语啦 Mandarin is actually 男人30而立，就是 is mean that man you should start your career by 30 years old. Not start, it's like to fix your career and then to plan and work on it when you are 30 years old. So I think lady also same thing can apply to you. So that was the time because I was 29 years old, I'm not happy with what I have. And I started to ask myself, 29 years old, what I have. So 40 years old, thank goodness now I'm 40 now. So it depends on the decision that you make when you are 30. So I started to look for like, I need to do something. That's why I am okay to explore different opportunity. Anyone invite me, I also go all the time. I go for property, I went for insurance talk, I actually started an online business on that time, selling Lego. I tell you what, doing business is like really, I don't know, it's maybe for me lah. It's like just Lego online, I lose about 20K. I don't know how to do business lah. So I was like, really want to go explore. That's why I say the second lesson, no matter who, you do not know what stage are them. We say we just share the opportunity, become friend of them, talk to them, let them know there is actually an opportunity that you can actually venture to. So I went to different. In fact, I was almost open my own clinic. That was like so dangerous, because this is something that I try to avoid. You see, people is like that when you end with no choice, right? You go back to the choice that you don't know what. So myself. So thank goodness. And I mixed with another group of friends, and then also thank goodness that I met my second boss who let me know that the importance of having own business. And how many here is actually running a business? I mean, beside Amway, how many here is business owner? Or like how many people here is actually I want to explore and I want to see because like like really, when you go out to business, right, 20,000 is like so small money. Now, if you let's say in this moment and you want to do any business, right, easily you can lose out 100,000. That is easily, because like now everything changes so fast and we cannot keep up the pace. All your money just went into long term. So the I went to trade now. Okay, yeah. So that was like I wanted to do something safer, easier, and then my brother very smart, because I asked my brother, because my brother know very deep. Anyone here have the sibling that very difficult to talk to me? I was achiever, I can earn. So when my brother tried to share with me, I was just like, okay, I know what you want to talk. Don't ever open the topic. So just how I actually like let him have a opportunity to actually share with me is like at one point I fetched him to KL. Then I was like I was just asking, now Amway commission how much? Do sales my commission. Commission how much? Then it was like 21%. I kept quiet. 21. Why? Because at the time I do sales, my commission is only 0.5 to 2%. What is the target, right? Sales target. He said 45,000. I just kept quiet for the whole journey. I didn't say anything. Because my target was actually 200 to 300,000. Of course, you makan gaji, you have the base and everything, but then I felt that, okay, not that difficult anymore, 45,000, 21%, but I just kept quiet. Then my brother, very, very smart, he was actually very wise. He knows that he can't talk to me, then he found someone, he found my outline. My outline, the best is actually can talk Amway, Amway, very good in shape, Amway. Come here and look for me. I was very, very reluctant, to be honest. Very, very reluctant, because Diamond Anda, when I was uni student, that first time when I joined Active, Diamond Anda know me. So throughout the 8 years, right, he tried to contact me. He initially called me, I still answer. Then later on I said cannot answer. Anyone here? Doing the same thing? Okay, I also same thing. Okay. So later on he texts me, okay, I answer. Then later on cannot answer. So it turned into no answer. Okay. So I was like, oh, like Diamond again, like, oh, okay. The time was Emerald, I was like, oh, okay. I was very, very reluctant. I don't want. But I know before you say no, you say yes. That's why it's actually so we know when we say courtesy, we say, right? Courtesy, 飲茶 with him, no? The courtesy. Okay, just go up, and then my Diamond was actually very wise. He know that not trying to convince me, but want to let me to understand the business again. So I would say another very, very important point is that we are not here to convince anyone. You can't be convinced, but you have to let the person to understand the business like completely. Then the person will make a decision. What he did, he invited me to multiple events. Initially, I also like conflict it, did like FFK, or maybe like last minute didn't turn out. Okay, like I give a lot of aeroplane to my outline. Okay, he told me come back to Ipoh to attend a seminar. That was actually a brand seminar. So again, here you never know which event that will touch you. Never know. Maybe today my sharing can touch you, hopefully. So, but you never know. That was the time that I went back to Ipoh. That was my turning point. June, I went back. On June itself, I sponsored 30 people. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So you never know which event that you went really touches you, really make you started to think. I went back, I don't know, I have two different persons who actually inspire me a lot. One is actually a dentist, Dr. Tay, was an American, but he was an orthodontist. I was like, wow, this one's so high level, also do MMA one. Because at the time I thought I'm a doctor, I was like, oh, okay, very well educated. That's why I'm professional. That was really bring me down and really let me humble myself to actually start to learn again. So Dr. Tay, another one is actually never study one, EDC Chong Pui Fan. I was like, oh, how come so different one? Study also can do, study also can do. Then I was like, very not balanced, I was like, work really hard, but my life is not what I want. So I tell you what, so you never know. That's why I say, give yourself opportunity, go and attend all the seminars, because you never know which one will be your turning point. And that was my turning point, because on that day itself, I started to do Amway until now. So it could be one seminar become your turning point. I was very simple, started on the day itself, every day Amway. I don't know why. Started that day itself, then every day also sponsor one people. I told myself, okay, every day sponsor one people, every day sponsor one people. So that's why that one sponsor 30 people. So simple comparison, I was like, okay, then at least Amway have the opportunity to actually have the passive income. Running again. Why? Why? Okay, maybe you can help. So I was actually started to look for like, no, okay, this one can gain money, then after that can have the passive income. Then yeah, I started the business. I should point where. Okay, so I think another someone willing to coach you, that will be the most valuable or maybe yeah, most important thing in your business. Why I lost money? Because I don't know how to run the business. And now, anyway, one thing very good is like DBI have the whole system. Just now say that you want to join the beauty squad or not, everything already in place. And that will be actually, you no need to actually take so much risk. And when you do business outside, right, a simple mistake cost you maybe up to few 100,000 also can. Just because of one wrong measurement, you did the wrong renovation, then you can end up just like Basil the whole 100,000. So I would say, even though you invest everything and then end up, you're still using the product, you never really loogie. So that's why I saw this is the most valuable, one of the most valuable gain that I can get from Amway is actually always someone to coach you. If you want to do, I'm sure your upline diamond, upline platinum will coach you wholeheartedly. So that will actually ensure us that actually do not need to take so much risk. So, okay, next. So, yeah, so